Peter Page and Richard Hudon are two injured workers who cycled from Ottawa to Toronto. They want to bring attention to the problems facing those who get hurt on the job.
We're doing it to bring awareness to the plight of injured workers in the province of Ontario. Currently, the government and the WSIB, the Workplace Safety and Insurance Board, under President I. David Marshall, are dismantling our 100-year-old system.
Both men have suffered permanent injuries. Richard had his leg cut off by a saw. Although when it comes to the WSIB, he believes he is better off than most.
Amputees, because we're visual. The board supposedly has treated us well all the time. The others with backs and things like that, okay, zero.
And you'll see a contrast between Richard and I. Richard is a visible injury, mine is an invisible injury. It's an RSI injury, repetitive strain injury. So from doing my work as a millwright in a major automotive factory, I sustained RSI injury, or repetitive strain injuries, to my elbow. The employer basically made me feel like I was worthless because I put this claim in. It cost my family to suffer as well because I quit my employer. I took what little profit sharing I had and wasted that. My RSPs, all of the money that I'd saved up and worked hard to get was now all gone because I put a claim in for workers' comp.
The way it works, says Peter, is if you get seriously injured on the job, you can never ever recoup your losses.
Depending on your situation, you will probably wind up in poverty if you sustain a permanent impairment. And there are so many workers out there. Every year, 200,000 workplace injuries, 8 to 10% of them suffer permanent impairment. In term, I was on welfare, I left my wife for a while, and all of these things that happened is happening to other injured workers in this province. And that's the reason for the bike ride, is to bring focus on the plight of those other injured workers. I've, dealt with my issues. I'm in a better place because I was with the Ontario Network of Injured Workers, who gave me great support and helped me fight my claims.
Peter believes injured workers have taken enough, and that it's time for employers and the government to step up.
Well, I'd like to see a system that's fair to the workers and doesn't drive them into poverty where they have to access ODSP or Ontario Works or any kind of welfare system that's a burden to the taxpayer. It's the employer that should pay for the workers that they injured and not get off scot-free.
Richard says it's time for injured workers to fight back.
The next step is what? Either revolution or something, but they better wake up because it could be bad. Don't budge. Don't budge.
For more information, go to injuredworkersonline.org.